Ladies and gentlemen, please remain upstanding while we await the official party. Kia ora. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated.
A tēnā tātou katoa, kia tātou kua hui mai nei, he rā whakahirahira tēnei. I tika kia maumahara i te koene i re hāpute, moi mai. Kia ka mati huhua, heirea te rā, auki muki mai, kā te rā. O ki mai nei ki te huka ora, o te rā kia koutou, i riro tohu i te rā nei, he mihi nunui kia koutou. He mihi no te iwi o te kaika o te rohi nei ko kaitahu, kā te māmoi, waitaha hoki, tēnā koutou. Nā, ki te nui ka kua tai mai ki tēnei whakanui i te kaupapa nei, nau mai, haere mai. Me tika hoki, porupoko aki ki te kuratini o Otago, nō te mea ki te hurita kei o te waka ki te pukinga. He tika kia kore e wareware tia te mahi, me ngā kaimahi o te kuratini i tōna wā. He au hau kei mua i a tātou, kia kaha kia maia, kia manawa nui. Tēnā koutou katoa.
Tēnā koe, Kyla. Thank you. Ngā mihi nui. Honourable guests, graduands, online viewers and whānau. Nau mai, haere mai, hoki mai anō. Well, far out, eh? We made it. You made it. You're here. We're here too. It's wonderful to see you. Welcome. Ko hikurangi te maunga, ko waiapu te awa, ko Ngāti Porou te iwi, ko Jason Stowell whakamaru tipu tōku ingoa. Kei manu kura tuarua ara tauira a hau e mahi ana. Nō reira e te iwi, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Hello everyone, my name's Jace Tibble. I'm a Deputy Chief Executive here at Otago Polytechnic, and I will be your MC today. It is an honour to be with you all, here together in one space at one time, to acknowledge your achievements and to celebrate with you. And you look fantastic. And your achievements, e te iwi, are particularly noteworthy. Every year, learners tackle various obstacles on their journey, but you've had more than your fair share. And so your resilience, perseverance, commitment, your courage, and your applied effort have got you here today. So congratulations and well done. We are proud to have you as part of the OP family. Today is also a significant occasion in that this is the last graduation to be exclusively sanctioned by Otago Polytechnic as a somewhat standalone subsidiary. OP has begun the transition and the transformation that will see us become part of a wider network of institutes called Te Pukenga. Throughout this transition, OP intends to retain its winning identity. We will still be locally connected, unique, relevant, responsive, caring, and an inspirational place to learn. We want to retain our DNA and also leverage the new learner benefits that come from being part of a nationwide network of education partners. Retaining the OP identity and spirit in a new world is no small task. But we are optimistic about what the future holds for education in this region. Therefore, whilst we have one eye on the future, at the same time we acknowledge that today's graduation marks the end of an era in the life of Otago Polytechnic as we've known it. As one door closes, another opens. So e te iwi, we are pleased to be with you on your special occasion. Welcome. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the Chair of Otago Polytechnic Board, Mr. Adam Lahood. Kia ora.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ngā mihi nui, kia koutou, ko Adam Lahood, ahau. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to speak to you this afternoon as Chair of the Otago Polytech Board. It's a day of celebration. To the graduating students, you are the reason why we are gathered this afternoon, to recognise your achievements and to celebrate your success. This is very much your day, and on behalf of the board, I extend my warmest congratulations to all of you who will cross the stage. As Jason has pointed out, this graduation is a special one, as you're the last that will graduate with Otago Polytech honours. before the transition on the 31st of October to Tipu Kenga, New Zealand Institute of Skills and Technology. For me, this means it's also my last graduation as board chair, as well as my fellow directors, Mike Collins, Paul Ellison, Karen Coots, and Marianne Geddes. Oh, and Justin Lester, sorry. So on behalf of us all, we're honoured to celebrate this day with you. Otago Polytechnic has gone through a number of transitions and transformations over its time, and this inevitably will just be another one of those. What won't change is the quality of education, pastoral care, unwavering support, and the distinct Otago innovation that you receive from the teaching, academic, professional and support staff, many of whom are present today. You have made it. For a lot of you, that's meant surviving another Dunedin winter, huddling under blankets because you couldn't afford to turn on the heater, eating noodles for dinner so you could save money for the weekend, and turning up to class wishing you had become prepared better. I think back to my graduation and what was going through my head. Thank goodness I never have to study again. However, unfortunately, that's not true. It just looks a little bit different. Can I still drink at the student pubs? The good news is, yes, you can, for now. Will I ever get this many holidays again? Unfortunately, that's a no. And if you do, you're probably unemployed. When I look at all of you, I see a diverse group of individuals, not just in cultures, but in age, experiences, some having come directly from secondary to tertiary education, others may have left employment to study, and a number have even chosen to study while working. We thank you for your chosen qualification at Otago Polytechnic. We are proud of our Polytech, its diversity, and of you, our graduating students. I think it's also fitting to acknowledge those friends in whānau who helped you and guided you through this pathway of vocational education. And I see many of them sitting here in the front and up in the chairs above. Congratulations to our Chief Executive, Dr. Megan Gibbons, and the Otago Polytech team for their dedication, vision, support to you, the students. You may have experienced significant challenges and personal struggles on your journey, and to have now completed your prospective qualifications, this is testament you now possess the necessary skills to achieve great things in the future. The time has come to find your way now, and I'm confident that with all these new skills and experiences you have gained from your time at Otago Polytechnic, success will come. Success, however, may mean different things to each of you. This may be financial, or as simple as providing for your family, helping others, or moving on to further education. But whatever it means to you, strive for success and grab any opportunity that comes your way. My last words at each graduation I speak at are, do not forget, this is only the start of your learning journey. We all learn every day from many people in all sorts of situations in our work and family lives. Be open to learning every day. Embrace new ideas and challenges while never stopping on your quest to become a better person, sibling, parent, employee, and community member. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa.
Tēnā koe, Adam. Thank you for those words, and a vote of thanks to yourself and the board for your guidance and support over the years. E te iwi, it's now time to hear from our guest speaker, Marie Laufiso. Marie was the first Pacifica elected council member in Dunedin's history. She chairs the Community and Culture Committee. Marie has had a long and successful career giving back to her community as a community organiser and activist. She holds a BA in Pacific Island Studies and a diploma in adult education. We are delighted to have you here, Marie, and we look forward to your address. Please join with me in welcoming Marie to the platform.
Aroha mai, just thinking, mask on or mask off, but I think you can hear me. Vai a te iti kahurangi, ki te tu ohu koe, me he maunga teitei. Te mana whenua o tēnei rohe, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I acknowledge the Kaitahu, Kati Māmoe, Waitaha, Hāwea and Rapuai nations as the mana whenua of their rohe. These lands and bodies of water on which we are also blessed to live, play and work and learn. E ka mana, e ka reo, e ka hau e whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I acknowledge the authorities, mana, voices, reo, and four winds ka hau e whā, all of us gathered here today. Ko Samoa me tonga, o ka wahi o oku tupuna, ko Laufiso, Iwala, Tuai, Whawalo, Whaamoe, Lu, Leifi, ka whānau. Ko Eti, Iwala, oku mama, ko Mikaele Laufiso, tō pāpā, ko Matea Eti i te tau 2001. Ko Philippa, Cecilia Rātou Filomena oku teina, ko Michael Rawa, ko Mafutanga, oku tūngane, ko Matea Michael i te tau 2011. Ko Rosalie Rawa, ko Naomi oku teina Iwala. When Dr. Gibbons first asked me if I'd like to speak here today, while I was deeply honoured, I wasn't sure if this would actually happen. She asked me almost 4 months ago, on June 1st, when we were both at the church service organised to celebrate 60 years of Samoan independence. When in July I received a message from Dr. Gibbons confirming her verbal invitation, I thought, crap. Well, not crap exactly. In 2018, I was very sternly told off by my 2 younger sisters and an auntie for swearing in a meeting held at the Otago Polytechnic. Crap, this is really happening. I accepted the invitation and then as I do, thought I'll deal with that later. While I was supposed to file a draft on Monday or Tuesday, I didn't complete a sendable draft until early yesterday morning. Aroha mai anō. Apologies again to Rhonda, Sue and the deaf interpreter. I had, however, begun some research for this speech a couple of weeks ago. I spoke to a lecturer whom I met for the first time outside the farmers' market. She reminded me on such occasions as these, the gowns are uncomfortably hot and the town hall atmosphere gets really stuffy fast. So to distract you from such discomfort, the best speeches are very entertaining, describing journeys and life stories whose early beginnings make academic or any other success seemingly impossible and out of reach. I can't guarantee you any such entertainment, but I promise I will at least try not to put you to sleep. And aroha mai, as I'm of a generation older than that of your parents, I'm going to be talking about the past. But if you bear with me, I believe I can circle back to you and the present day. In preparing for this speech, I've been in conversation with various takata whenua and Pasifika peeps from my whānau, ainga, extended family, and in the neighbourhood in which we grew up. I've asked them as to their thoughts regarding this speech. All of them have been or are currently involved with the Otago Polytechnic as staff, students, graduates, whānau of staff, parents or spouses of students. 3 generations of our Iwala Lofiso ainga have been involved with the Otago Polytechnic. As to the first generation, in the late 70s, Eti, our mum, auntie and grandma, or our nana, who passed on in 2009, and Auntie Ali'i Tasi Le Malu, one of the first Samoans to arrive to live here in the late 50s or early 60s, worked alongside Anne Verbocket to establish within the Otago Polytechnic a centre for the delivery of classes and programs welcoming to and appropriate for our PI, Pacific Islands communities. That wee PI centre started off as one large room in one of the houses close to the corner of Stewart and Cargill Streets. By the time Auntie Tassie retired from the OP, almost 40 years later, many gains had been made by Pasifika students and their families. This is as a result of Auntie Tassie's often lonely and frustrating but tireless, passionate advocacy within the Polytechnic for us, her peeps. And this is not to say that such gains have been easily won, far from it. As many of us from the flax and grassroots know, such gains are not easily won without sacrifices by such women as Auntie Tassie and Emeritus Professor Kyla and Alva Kappa. The sacrifices they make takes a great and direct toll on their personal health and well-being. And we, as their daughters and nieces, are lucky enough to have worked with them and alongside them and to learn from them. Their precious gains on our behalf are sometimes fleeting and so very quickly lost. And exploring such gains and losses, I turn now to the proverb, whakatoa ki, with which I opened in song. One translation into English could be, seek the treasure that you most dearly value, whaia te iti kahurangi. And if you must bow your head, ki te tuho koe me, let this be only to a lofty mountain, he maunga teitei. Some 30 years ago, in the 90s, that Waiata version came to our whānau extended family here in Dunedin through the music of Black Cats. Black Cats were and are a kaupapa Māori collective of wahine Māori artists centred primarily in Flaxmere, part of Heretaunga or Hastings in Kahununu land. While Black Cats members are not familiar household names throughout Aotearoa, in Te Ao Māori, the Māori world, women such as Ngātai Huata, Kataraina Pipi and Hinewingirangi Kohu Morgan are greatly respected and valued. Not only are they known for their artistic excellence, but for most, if not all of their lives, they and their whānau have been active in the movement for mana Māori motuhake, Māori independence and control of their own lives and destinies. To me, such Māori women have had to become wahine toa, women warriors, totally unbowed and unapologetic for their dreams of and demands for a society that genuinely respects Māori values and people. And when I talk about respect, I don't mean being blind to the very human faults that we all have. As a Te Tiriti o Waitangi activist of some 40 years, I've heard heaps of racist arguments as to why Māori shouldn't be trusted with even the welfare of their own children. I've learned that those of us in and with power over Māori, in order to keep that power, we're prepared to make up, believe and perpetuate all sorts of myths and lies. As Nigerian novelist Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie says, power is the ability to not only tell the story of another person or people, but to make it the definitive, final story of that person or people. From the stories I heard while doing research for this speech, the obstacles that sometimes get in a student's way are other people, be they other students, whānau, friends, support staff, lecturers. I heard of a Pākehā student being told by lecturers that they were unsuitable for the course they were in because of the ways they pushed back in trying to support other students in the class to whom lecturers didn't seem to be able to relate well at all. I heard of Māori academics being told that their dissertations, based on Māori research methodologies and therefore their qualifications, were not real, not as real as qualifications based on Western academic research frameworks and values. As Eti said to my siblings and me in the 1980s, your being Samoan is your birthright, and no one, no matter who they are, can take that away from you unless you let them. This was when some international students at the University of Otago from Samoa were dissing us as Samoans because we weren't born there and we weren't raised speaking Ngana Samoa. My point is, now that you have graduated, or about to, and are possibly going on to a new position of employment, if not further study, you have many more obstacles to navigate. So keep on doing you. Don't let anyone else's judgment of you stop you There's always another way. Last month, the Human Rights Commission released the results of a national survey of some 2,500 workers. Prevalence rates show all sectors and socio-economic groups in New Zealand are affected by workplace sexual and racial harassment and bullying. Being an Indian and working in an area where it's mainly Kiwi Europeans, you get subtle racist comments about being Indian or eating Indian food and all that from a male working in the education and training sector. Being spoken to in a raised voice by the chef and head staff member, and minor sexual comments about my looks and body from some young men at the restaurant, from a female working in the accommodation and food services sector. I'm gay, not obviously, but at the time was sensitive to whom I was. The jokes and crude jokes about sexuality and race were constant amongst some members of staff. Female staff were also joked about in an inappropriate way, from a Māori male working in the professional, scientific and technical sciences services sector. Around 3 in 10 workers impacted negatively by harassment or bullying in the workplace don't tell anyone about it. Even when the impact on them is extremely negative, around 1 in 7 workers keeps the experience to themselves. On a day such as this, I ought not to be such a downer. My purpose, however, has been to both encourage you and caution you. Today you celebrate a personal triumph, your gaining of so much. And as John F. Kennedy said, for of those to whom much is given, much is required. So please, kia tūpato, take care in your professional practice, how you achieve your goals, and how you think of and relate to others who are different from you, how you speak to and of others, how you behave towards them as you deploy your personal power and talents in your chosen field. In finishing up, I acknowledge beloved whanaukā who are here as staff. I know with your commitments to your tupuna, whānau and communities, your day job is merely one strand in your tautua, your life of service. I express my deep gratitude to you, Dr. Gibbons, for asking me to speak here today. As we don't know each other well, I wasn't sure if you were serious or not, and that speaks to my baggage, my experience in this city. People may say to my brown face a lot of nice complimentary things that they don't necessarily mean, and therefore have very few or no intentions of following through to deliver. So malo albito, malo whawhitai lau susunga, Dr. Gibbons. I thank you, a Pākehā Woman Chief Executive whose integrity and practice has given me, a woman of colour, this precious opportunity. I'll end with Te Tō Whākoe, farewell to you, which is a waiata originally composed in Tuvaluan and Tokelauan. This was taught to our generation by our kids' generation. As they were homeschooled, they are far more passionate about the maintenance and continuation of Pasifika arts and traditions than am I. And if they see this online, they'll probably diss my singing. Taku pele, my love, is leaving home to keep their loved ones safe and secure while on the journey. The singers bestowing on the traveller their song, Lau Pese. I sing this to acknowledge the many, many beloved ones lost through bereavement to families whānau throughout the region in the last year. And I sing this to acknowledge the transitions you graduates and the Otago Polytechnic are undergoing. To the OP staff, illegitimi non carborundum. I won't say the English for this mock Latin because there's a wee bit of profanity. But for everything ahead, kia kaha, ia loto tele, much strength. To all graduates and your families, congratulations, ka rawe, freaking O for awesome, safe be your journeys. Tō whakoe, tō whakoe, tōku pere, taku taku wha pere pere. Hai se langi atu, lape se. E whangu whangu ia koe. Tofa koe, tofa koe. Tofa pere, taku wha pere pere. Hai se langi atu, lape se. E whangu whangu ia koe. Tofa, 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 tofa koe. We've got...
Kia ora, Marie. Thank you for your wise words. Keep being yourself. Keep being an iterative, best version of yourself every day. That is something we can all strive to be. On behalf of our Pacifica learners, indeed all learners and everyone here today, we thank you for sharing your wise words with us. We now move on to the academic awards. Showtime, people. Awesome. Just a couple of things very quickly before we move into that part of the ceremony. We ask please that all guests kindly stay till the end of the graduation service, even if you're tempted to sneak away once you've seen your loved one cross the stage. I get it, but we ask please that you remain here in the auditorium to honour all of our graduates today. Thank you. In terms of applause, the names will be read out in small groups, and we ask please that you clap at the end of each group of names as opposed to clapping after each individual graduate is named. And then just one other thing, about 20 minutes ago someone grabbed me in the corner here and said last time, I was going to say last year but it probably wasn't, but the last time we did this someone did a cartwheel or a backflip or something just right here. So, I mean, I'm all for, creativity and innovation and artistic flair, so go nuts, but please don't hurt yourself and don't break an arm. We haven't had time to put the crash pads out, so just consider that as you come across the stage, please. Thank you. Okay, so it gives me great pleasure then to invite Deputy Chief Executive, Academic Delivery, Chris Williamson, to present the graduates from the College of Community Development and Personal Wellbeing to Adam LaHood, Chair of Otago Polytechnic, and to Dr. Megan Gibbons, our Chief Executive. Kia ora.
Mr. Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduates for the College of Community Development and Personal Wellbeing. New Zealand Certificate in Hairdressing, Salon Support, Level 3, Asala Al-Jingnan, Zoe Hislop, Shakira Irwin Hojiboom Van Buggenan, Roisin White, Dalari Witana. New Zealand Certificate in Study and Career Preparation, Level 3, Naris Williams. New Zealand Certificate in Early Childhood Education and Care Level 4, Amy Little, Cassidy Ward-Toms. New Zealand Certificate in Health and Community Wellbeing, Social and Community Level 4, Paige Barford, Ben Houston, Julie Kearns, sorry. Pinky Pollock, Sam Sleeman. New Zealand Certificate in Study and Career Preparation Level 4, Coffee Few. Te Takitaki Diploma in Applied Addictions Counselling Level 7, Tina Kapuhi, Jax McCallum. Terry Takumo, Vic Thompson. Bachelor of Social Services, Alana Bishop, Ala Fawcett Wadsworth, Emily Gray. Te Reinamu Hakopa. Georgia Hamilton, Jasmine Lancaster Tarsili. Karen McKenzie, Emma Medeiros. Chris Starling, Micah Whitaker. Graduate Diploma in Tertiary Education, Emma Allen, Grant Beale, Julie Costello. Lindsay Coop, Kylie Davidson. Denise Narciso, Claire Squires.
I now invite Francesca Brown, on behalf of Head of College, Mark Cartwright, to present the College of Engineering, Construction, Living Sciences and IT graduates. Kia ora.
Mr Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduates for the College of Engineering, Construction and Living Sciences. For the New Zealand Certificate in Construction Trade Skills, Level 3, Amber Fleming and Rachel Wilson. For the New Zealand Diploma in Construction, Level 6, Jemima Anderson. For the Bachelor of Construction, Ali Graham, Nicole Mavera and Sam McDonald. Dudzo Mackenzie and Hayden Shanks. For the Bachelor in Engineering Technology, Linda Street. For the New Zealand Certificate in Mechanical Engineering, Level 3, Jess Davidson and Sophie Woodhouse. For the New Zealand Certificate in Information Technology Essentials, Level 4, Christine Todd. For the Bachelor of Information Technology, Faisal Adam, Blake Chalmers and Patrick Enns. Nazreen Hashana Ed Musa, Sophie Morrison and Sam Sherlaw. The New Zealand Certificate in Horticulture Services, Level 4, Jean Turner. New Zealand Certificate in Animal Care, Level 3, Gemma Cleaver-Finlater and Taylor Larson. New Zealand Certificate in Animal Technology, Level 5, Jess Goldsack and Katrina Thompson. The New Zealand Diploma in Veterinary Nursing Level 6, Montana James, Maddie Kelly. Hannah Kemp, Olivia McFall. Maddie Philp, Amy Taggart. For the Certificate in Avian Wildlife Healthcare, Veterinary Nurse, Level 6, Emma Shrub.
Can I now invite Judy McGee, Head of College, to present the College of Health graduates. Thank
you. Mr. Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduands for the College of Health. New Zealand Certificate in Exercise Level 4, Vince Lowry. New Zealand Certificate in Exercise Level 5, Ocean Wihongi. Bachelor of Applied Science, Troy Anstis, Geordie Frost, Claire McCaslin. Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Science, Tony Hutchins. Master of Applied Science, Laura Ho. Bachelor of Midwifery, Amelia Clay, Mason Gray, Emma Griffiths. Shannon Scott, Sarah Wilson. Sarah Wilson. Master of Midwifery, Cara Baddington, Kelly Cara. New Zealand Diploma in Enrolled Nursing, Nikki Hall, Gabriel Hawkins. Bachelor of Nursing, Olivia Austin, Lauren Barber, Safana Blackie. Isabel Bradley, Jamie Burrows, Catherine Kaderas. Chloe Connor, Nicole Dunford, Tessa Lee. Shim Maharaj, Valiska Martis, Zoe Melrose. Juliet Patterson, Amber Riddle, Sophie Webb-Heward. Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Allen, Jeremy Baker, Michelle Barr. Ashton Bradley, Emma Brown, Marie Burgess. Catherine Carr, Fenella Casey, Sarah Cullum. Connie Davidson, Taylor Duffy, Holly Finlay. Ala Friends, Lucy Geddes, Anna Kurafari Pori. Monique Laby, Alice Lacombe, Misha Loveday. Chris Motion, Liana Parker-Hanks, Sarah Price. Katie Reid, Lahana Reeves, Sharon Russell. Tania Savary, Claudia Soul, Kate Sutton. Sian Taylor, Rohana Weaver, Cindy Weller. Postgraduate Certificate in Occupational Therapy Practice, Anwin Carver Holthausen.
E te iwi, we're going to shift gears a little bit now, and I would like to invite Rosemary Williams to perform for us the Seva Samoa, a Samoan dance. Rosemary will be graduating with us in December. Well done, Rosemary. We thank you for joining us today. The floor is yours. Kia ora.
Be a little mai etena whaaingoa ina o laloa e ngā taina to ata se whasola I te pai se fo I lula to o le toea ina le te lea le patoa o mawaina te le lea lo whai te lengi se le I talo na leo e malua I ele sao e sao whiko whamelo o tali I au e te langa ai o a me wa e maua tu whai tua oi a e mana tua I nā upune si o tali I a e tamalele Whaasa wili mai e se se Fausa uile tua ana Se I sui tu si lau tilo tilo Whawafau I nau lau nganga O matala umanota No sa ola tolo hui tu malo Tupulanga ana tula I maia Ola taimi lene o takto E fe mai le fale mo se vai malu Fili fili e oe lau whaasusu Ma wale vai follow Ma le vai tipolo Ma wale best fresh malulu E te whai o le saita si o mea whiwhanga Ma le su e so o ni tā sais tu So o sa mea la vai tu whiatau Ma whai e maua o malawi whale asi Whaasa wili mai e se se Fausa uile tua ana Se I sui tu si lau tilo tilo Whawafau I nau lau nganga O matala umanota No sa ola tola hui tu malo Tupulanga ana tula I maia Ola taimi lene o tato Whaasa wili mai e se se Fausa uile tua ana Se I sui tu si lau tilo tilo Whawafau I nau lau nganga O matala umanota No sa ola tola hui tu malo Tupulanga ana tula I maia Ola taimi lene o tato Ulinga ali I mawhai pule I amata mai mga manuia I mawale tu whawha le tu A whira whanile nu mawhia fia Ia to aloto tu maule tatalo E manuia mau whaiva I ola pule tonu e whai so o se tonu Mo tama maainga Whaasa wili mai e se se Fausa uile tua ana Se I sui tu si lau tilo tilo Whawafau I nau lau nganga O matala umanota Sa ola tola hui tu malo Tupulanga ana tula I maia Ola taimi lene o tato Whaasa wili mai e se se Fausa uile tua ana Se I sui tu si lau tilo tilo Whawafau I nau lau nganga O matala umanota No sa ola tola hui tu malo Tupulanga ana tula I maia Ola taimi lene o tato
Kia ora, Rosemary. What a performance. It takes courage and heart to get up here in front of a group of people and share with us what you did. What a gift. Kei te whiti te rā. It's nice and sunny and warm outside, and you've brought sunshine into our whare too with the gift you've given us. So on behalf of all of us, thank you very much. It's is now my pleasure to invite Professor Federico Freschi, Head of College, Te Maru Pūmanawa College of Creative Practice and Enterprise, to present his graduates.
Tēnā koutou. That's a tough act to follow, Rosemary. Thank you. Mr. Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduates for Te Maru Pūmanawa College of Creative Practice and Enterprise. For the New Zealand Certificate in Business, Administration and Technology Level 4, Aviel Gonen. For For the New Zealand Certificate in Study and Career Preparation Level 4, Kate Falkingham. For the New Zealand Diploma in Business Level 5, Sarah Carey, Shalom Castillo, Thomas Harding, Lisa Ruvi, and Elisa Stewart. For the Bachelor of Applied Management, sorry, jumping the gun there, Lisa. For the Bachelor of Applied Management, Emma Dennison, Jamie Duffy, and Rami Eldasuki. Ben Ellis, Kirill Clareman, Diana Larking. Karen McNeely, Lucy Pierce, Sissy Sun. Hayley Sutherland and Luke van der Vliet. For the Graduate Diploma in Accounting, Lana Wang. For the Graduate Diploma in Applied Management, Babu Acharya, Anyana Ale. Hayati Panchal and Philip Zoll. For the Graduate Diploma in Event Management, Jessie Kingsbury. The Postgraduate Certificate in Applied Management from the Auckland International Campus, Gina Abale. The Bachelor of Architectural Studies, Devon Bell, Emma Bone, and Hunter Dale. Dylan McIntyre, Keanu Peneamene, Georgia Pope. For the Bachelor of Design Communication, Hannah Anstis, Emily Bell, Kiritea Cook Green. Cody Diamond, Maddie Dolman Lowe, and Zoe Hart. Bella Maresca, Georgia McGill, Ella Montgomery. Rosa Nevison, Amy Smith. Libby Ward, Kylie Woods. For the Bachelor of Design Fashion, Hayley Flett, Sophia Hickey, Laurabelle Voigt. For the Bachelor of Design Product, Adam Bartlett, Stephen Calvert, and Angus Lurie. Emily Mackenzie, Heather McCaslin. Jared Reburiano and Ella Sanderson. For the Bachelor of Design Honours, Patty Klinpibul. For the Master of Design Enterprise, Fatima Ghane and Maddie Hasselman. For the Bachelor of Visual Arts, Maddie Barker, Mary Kelly. Caitlin Mason, Nona Shackleton. For the Graduate Diploma in Visual Arts, Alice Lynn. For the New Zealand Certificate in Food and Beverage Service Level 3, Daniel Cromar, Nikita Henare. For the New Zealand Certificate in Cookery Level 4, Shelby Lester. Bachelor of Culinary Arts, Alexander Davies, Martin James, Molly Jeffrey. Andreas Phil, Sam Taylor, Lulu Sogiharto Temuyin. Hannah Wallace, Nicholas Westerman, and Zoe Wilson.
I now invite Liz McKenzie, Head of College Work-Based Learning, to present her graduates. Kia ora.
Mr. Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduands for the College of Work-Based Learning. New Zealand Certificate in Apiculture Level 3, Pascal Bofando. New Zealand Certificate in Horticulture General Level 3, Patricia Allen. New Zealand Certificate in Apiculture Level 4, Jane Dorber. New Zealand Certificate in Apiculture, Queen Bee Rearing, Level 4, Gordon Nairn. New Zealand Diploma in Business, Level 5, Michelle Lindsay, Rochelle Mason. Bachelor of Applied Management, Catriona Anderson, Kyla Anderson, James Alfai. Kylie Bell, Diane Bennett, Maria Clayton. Pete Clayton, Shane Cohen, Tristan Corbett. Reese DeVoe, Joe Doyle, Barbara Dunn. Felicity Farrell, Andrew Guimont, Shannon Hanalele. Tracy Inwood, Jennifer Jackson, Paul Knight. Dean Lawrence, David Misek, Bruce Moffat. Gemma Muldrew, Tony Murray, Yvette Redmond. Kinka Saha, Jen Stedler, Winita Tapa Tokai. Winita Tapa Atotai. Chanel Temaru Ilaleo. Leslie Van Heerden, Angela Walker. James Wall Manning, Denise Williams, Sarah Wilson. Bachelor of Engineering Technology, Joseph Mills, Conan O'Boyle, Shepherd Fiddy. Bachelor of Leadership for Change, Jean Eli, Epifania Le'o'o Whakaoa, Nicolau Almari Cockerell.
Dean Patterson, Jana Sauda. Reuben Scott, Cara Tipping-Smith. Bachelor of Leadership for Change and the New Zealand Certificate in Information Technology Essentials Level 4, Michael Spicer. Bachelor of Social Services, Jackie Hayes, Paul Miller, Rebecca Pohe. Graduate Diploma in Professional Practice, Renee Earle, Jill Pidgeon. Monique van der Meer, Kylie Wright. Graduate Diploma in Tertiary Education, Liana Sheffer, Tricia Searing. Master of Professional Practice, Kylie Ellis. Rowan Ellis. Vicky Hodge. Kevin Hollingsworth. Evan Madden. Sean Tahoe. It gives me great pleasure to now present the Doctor of Professional Practice. So if Anne could please come to the stage. Anne Alkema's DPP project is titled The Case of Tapatoru, Building the Capability of Foundation Educators Through Professional Standards. The focus of her thesis is Tapatoru, a professional standards framework for foundation level educators. Tapatoru's development, introduction and use are examined through several people's stories: those who informed it, those who developed it, those who introduced it, and those who used it. Launched in late 2018, Tapatoru incorporates 3 dimensions: o tātou uara, what we value; o tātou mōhiotanga, what we understand; a tātou mahi, what we do. It is the cultural underpinning and the placement of values at the top and the learner at the centre that makes this a distinctly Aotearoa New Zealand framework. Anne's project provides insight into the contribution professional standards make to foundation level educators' capability and enables a broader understanding of the foundation education sector in Aotearoa New Zealand. Please give a generous round of applause for Doctor of Professional Practice, Anne Alkema. It gives me great pleasure to now present the Doctor of Professional Practice and the Certificate in Bicultural Competency Level 4. Claire, please could you come to the stage? Claire Good's DPP project is entitled An Excellent Adventure, investigating the stories of tertiary teaching excellence awardees. Her thesis investigates the trajectory and professional practice of 12 national tertiary teaching excellence awardees, using narrative inquiry to explore their background and evolution as educators, their views and their current practice. The study concludes that there are 5 overarching keys to teaching excellence: building relationships, focusing on the learner, facilitating learning, creating the right environment, and reflecting on practice, each made up of characteristics inherent in a teacher's personality and skills which can be developed through practice and reflection. Elements of practice underpinning the 5 keys to excellence can be woven into teacher development programs, the work of teacher educators and learning developers, mentoring programs, learning circles, and informal learning opportunities. The goal is to spread excellence throughout the tertiary teaching environment. Please give a generous round of applause for Doctor of Professional Practice and the Certification in Bicultural Competency Level 4, Claire Good.
Congratulations everyone, well done to you all. Gee, that's good for the soul. We should do this more often, eh? Awesome. I'd now like to invite Ezra Tamati, Otago Polytechnic Students Association President, El Presidente, to the platform to make his address. Kia ora.
Kia ora e te whānau, ko taranaki te maunga, ko taranaki te maunga, ko waitara te awa, ko tokomaru te waka, ko te ati awa and kaitahu te iwi, ko Ezra Takawenga. First and foremost, before I'd like to start my speech, I'd like to acknowledge that as Jay said, this is the last graduation of Otago Polytech as an individual enterprise. I'd also like to acknowledge Adam LaHood, Mike Collins, and the great staff of the OP board and all the great mahi that they've done over the years to make Otago Polytech, as well as all the kaimahi that you see up here, as what it is today. Class of, please insert the number that you graduated this year after that. What an honour it is to be standing in front of you today as your student president, but also a tauira who has walked through this education journey. Like yourself, when deciding to study at Otago Polytech, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but we took the risk, we embraced the student life on campus, and the risk paid off. As we finished our journey here at OP, and we begin the next one, we look back and remember some of the memories, good and bad, from late night dinners, getting assessments in on time, paying bills, making lifelong friends, and looking after our well-being, all in the same time frame. It was certainly been a journey that was well worth it, well, for some of us. I'd like to say a big thank you to your friends and whānau who have supported you along the way during the uncertain times of COVID, lockdowns, uncertainty, and thank you those who could be present today to celebrate your achievement with you. As we progress through your journey to find your next place in this changing world, it is a must to remember uncertainty. This little word is going to be around every corner, every street from here on in. But don't get me wrong, we fail sometimes, but that is a part of the process. But the trick is not to stay there, get up, try again. I would also like you to remember this word, passion. You've all studied something that you have a passion for, a passion which you knew was in your heart and was where you wanted to be placed in this world. For some of us, the passion came through what you have chosen to study. You will thrive and you will win, whether that be for your own benefit or the benefit of the people around you. The great thing about passion is we all start with it, but not everyone carries it forever. For some, it drops off, never to pick it up. Passion is something we find in the most strangest of places, and this is the something that tells you it has a little bit of you in it. Never lose that. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found in playing small, settling for a life that less than one you're capable of living. So live. The greatest thing about life's journey is the taonga you have gathered along the way, whether that be making friends that will last forever, making memories you'd rather forget, and ones you'd rather keep." But I came to recognise that the best thing in this world is the things that you break your sweat over. Remember e te whānau. Sometimes it is not the sprint. Sometimes you got to enjoy the marathon. Be kind to yourself and others, and please stay positive. You are part of the OP whānau now, so please come back any time to show off your accomplishments and show off all the great things you do to inspire the next generation. Te hei Māori ora i te whānau.
Kia ora, Ezra. Thank you for those words, bro. And thank you also for your service as president. You've served in the role with courage and passion, that's for sure. He tokatu moana e hoa, like a rock solid in the surf, bro. Graduates, congratulations and well done to you all. On behalf of us here at OP, we wish you and your families every success in your future endeavours. As we look to wrap up the ceremony today, can I ask please that you now stand for the singing of our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. If you could remain standing while we conclude the event, please. In a moment, I'll ask the official party to depart, and then we ask that the graduates follow the official party, and then the guests to follow the graduates, please. But before the official party leaves, can I ask you all, please, to give one more enthusiastic round of applause to celebrate our graduates. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The official party will now depart.